Vault Explorer's production of Ray Admits His Mistakes. Sometimes rehearsing and never cursing. Vault Explorer's 1337. Hey everyone. Wanted to give a quick review and update of my outdoor portable tent garage situation. I decided to go with the Harbor Freight 10x17 tent after all. The Amazon Quick Tent 10x15 was a good tent, but it just is not suited for Washington weather. It is pretty nasty out now, cold and rainy, and it just was not cutting the mustard. It's a good tent. The Quick Tent is a good tent, but it's just not suited for my needs, okay? I needed something that was strong and sturdy and was gonna stand up to time and weather. The tent from Harbor Freight costs about the same as the Quick Tent, but I got the cool guy discount. My man, Mountain Man Mitch, cut me a cool guy deal and was able to save some bucks. The one thing I like about this tent right off the bat is thick, the thick tarp structure. The Quick Tent was a little more of that thin tent, like an actual, camping tent material. And it was good for what it is, but like I said, it's more for like the weekend trip. Soccer matches, garage sales, things like that. Another thing I like is the coverage. You see the overlap from the top of the tent really seals the deal there. The other tent gave the impression that it made a good seal, and it might after, a professional put it together, but after a few, days under, wind, it was just starting to show cracks in the, chinks in the armor, if you will. The actual tent itself is easy to put up. I was able to put up the frame structure by myself and the two ends. This is the front end. Obviously it's got the zipper sides and rolls up, and I was able to put the back end on easily enough by myself, but I needed an extra man to put the one piece cover over the top. Luckily Caboose came along and we were able to knock this out. It took me maybe an hour and a half, only because I was running into problems with connecting the frames on the inside. And I'll give you a little preview of that. Nice rigid frame, a whole lot of pieces. And when you go to buy one, if you go to buy one of these at Harbor Freight, it may look intimidating, like a big box and it's all heavy and you think you're gonna be putting everything together. The only bolts, that you have to mess with, bolts and screws, are the bottom connectors and the foot pegs in the middle, the two in the middle. Everything else is just slide in place. It's not a bad design for, a Harbor Freight product. It's actually really good. Costco makes one similar to it and you'll pay a little bit more, but this is a close match. I have a little adjustment to do. You can see the seam there is supposed to be over just that much. But I still have to move this tent closer to my driveway. And with the help of maybe 4 people, the tent is still semi-portable. I give it a thumbs up. So like I said, that Quick Tent is not a bad product. I just don't think it is suited for Washington weather and longevity. At the first rain, the one corner, if it was still erect, that one over there, it just dipped down and kind of caused the frame to collapse on itself, but I was able to push the water off and kind of fix the frame, and it worked, but it just seemed like I was gonna come out here every couple hours and have to keep, pushing the water, or getting the water off the roof. You can see in the back, my tent That's been up there for a minute, and I love these tents. I should have went with it the first time, but I wanted to try something different. Seemed like the thing to do, but in the end, shot myself in the foot, and now I know better. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.